shit. What is happening, YouTube? Danger Eagle here. I just wanted to make a quick sort of a video response type thing. It's sort of responding to just a topic in general, like not a specific video. So there's like a fair few guys, moto vloggers, dirt vloggers over in the States who are making videos about this issue at the moment, and just wanted to throw my 2 cents in. So this is just my opinion on the whole closing trail thing, and I just wanted to get it out there about how I can see both sides of the argument, and quite frankly how some people are making some really bad and like silly arguments against it. So I'll start off with the one silly argument I keep hearing over and over again. People who say, oh, you know, I've been riding dirt bikes and I've never ridden over a log or a rock or something and it said, ow. You know, you just can't hurt dirt and rocks. Which, like, I get where they're coming from. I think what they're trying to say is, like, compared to a car and other sort of compared to a car or other vehicles, that the amount of damage caused by a motorcycle is just so negligible that why would you close a trail? It's one wheel's driven, they're very light, the tyres are very small, they're only about like, my tyres are like 120 mil wide or something, they're only about 120 to 200 mil wide. They don't dig in as deep as car tyres, they're not as powerful as cars, and they're not as heavy as cars, so the amount of erosion is really negligible. Which, you know, I agree with, like, but people who say, oh, no, you can't hurt dirt, fuck that, man. It's like, erosion is a fucking thing. And to me, it's like people who say that you can't hurt dirt and rocks, like, you know, it's just, to me, it's like people who say, oh, climate change, it's cold today, global warming, that's not a thing. Yeah, it's like really silly. It's just, you're just dumbing it down to the point where it's making you look stupid. I don't care, you know, I don't care what you say, erosion is a thing. It happens, I've seen it happen. There's, in one of my videos, I'll try and link it, there's a track there, it's in a couple of them, it's called I call it the quarter panel track. It's where I drop my bike at the beginning of the time, and there's like, it's like a big valley crater thing, and like once upon a time, like I call it the quarter panel track because I did my quarter panel there when I first got my full drive. Like I've been full driving down to Glasshouse for a fair while. I used to go out with my dad before I even got my license, and like you pretty much a two-wheel drive with enough ground clearance you could have got through there at the beginning. But yeah, just people in four-wheel drives, their big fucking 35s and their lift kits and their knobby tyres just going through, and now you can sort of, it's quite a good track on a motorbike, really. As someone who enjoys off-road activities, I can see like why people don't want them to close trails, but I kind of like it when they close trails because, well, one, like, Parks and Wildlife, they really don't police what trails are closed. If you just tape up your number plate so they can't bloody get your number plate, like, you're right, like I do it all the time. I ride in bloody Macquarie all the time, never seen another, you know, person from the forestry or that in there ever. They're allowed to ride in there anyway, and they've just closed one track. Like, first of all, they never really put a decent gate in it, so it's mainly just for the four-wheel drives can't get in, so you can just like fucking go around it on your motorbike and just like, you know, oh fuck me, I've been riding that whole time with that open. I'm such a dickhead, I am such a dickhead, I'm such a dickhead, I can't keep zippers closed. My fly's probably undone too. Hey, my fly's done up. Ha! 1 out of 2. Yeah, so where was I? Back on topic, back on topic, back on topic, back on topic, back on topic!
Dracula Untold.
Clutch Stadium. Alright, so back on the closing trails thing. Yeah, so I can really see both sides of it, like... Yeah, so I can see why they close trails, and it's mostly due to people who do the wrong thing. I think they cause more damage, like, you know, and it's mainly people in four-wheel drives, because people in motorbikes, you can't take a heap of shit with you to leave there, and you're not like sitting in your four-wheel drive like yum yum yum, stuffing down a bloody packet of Doritos or something. Yeah, so it's like you see so much, especially out at Glass House, there's so much litter and people just coming in their utes and like just dumping like shit from home. It's like, man, don't do that, because you know, you fucking do that, you save like what, $5-10 on going to the tip. You know, if there's probably locals who do it, because you know, the money you save on dumping it at the tip is probably worth less than the bloody petrol that you use driving out to Glass House to dump your shit in the fucking environment. So that's another reason they do it, and I can understand that. Well, like, you know, if they got an environmentally sensitive area, like they would want to shut people out just because of the bloody yeah, the litter and shit. Look, fuck it, go this way. Sit another red light. Spot the hazard. Yeah, if I ran Parks and Wildlife in Queensland, every track they want to shut, every time I find a piece of litter or something on the track, I'd shut that track to four-wheel drives only and just have a gap in the fence and just let the bikers in. You know, just have it on a combination lock and give all the like emergency services that in the combination, so there's no stuffing around with keys if they need to get an ambulance or something in there. But you know, just lock the four-wheel drives out. They're the ones who do all the erosion. They're the ones who do all the litter and that. It's not the poor old bike riders. You know, the reason they close, I think the reason they close them for bikes is someone goes completely stupid and like kills themselves, and then they think it's a dangerous track, so they shut it. It's like, no, that's idiots, and idiots will kill themselves on roads like this doing wheelies. That dog's a husky. Hello, puppy. It does really irritate me when they close tracks that are like close to my place, because like I'm on the south side of Brisbane, and really to go riding, the nearest place is probably Mount Me, and that's like still over an hour, like about an hour, 45 minutes away from where I live. There were some places sort of within half an hour, like the quarry's like 10 minutes from my place, which is why I ride there a lot. Man, check out this shit. People everywhere, cyclists. I guess that's another reason why they don't want motorbikes in here, just because, you know, bloody cyclists, they like, I don't even know why they allow them on the road. They cannot coexist with anything. Like, everyone's got that thing, and even if I think that thing is fucking ridiculous, like cycling, especially mountain bike cycling, and they go all the way out to bloody, I suppose like leaving down the park in here, that's like reasonable, but it's starting to like, all these cyclists are starting to come out to Glass House and shit like that, and it's just not, that ain't cool, bro. So you already get all the tracks around Brisbane that I want to ride my bike on of a weekday, and then you come out of the weekend and you ruin the bloody thing by tracks for me by going so slow and bloody getting all upset when we fucking hoon past you. Man, that ain't cool. Just be happy what we've got, cyclists, mountain bikers. Yeah, so it's kind of rambling on. I don't know how much of a coherent video I've made, but I think I've said all I wanted to say. Yeah, so I'd just like to, for the first time ever, remember to sign off and say goodbye, stay well, and stay dangerous.